Namaste, मेरा नाम Sophya Lepcha and I came to America when I was like 18 months old. I came at May 2010. I was like a baby back then, and I guess like my whole life I've been struggling with like self-identity the most, especially since like most of the people like around me, like they've come from Nepal and all like the camps, so like they have that thing in common, you know what I mean? And I basically grew up here. I can pretty much say like I was like born here, I guess, and like I'm more like with my American side culture, but I like, how do I say it, like I really appreciate and respect my own like heritage and culture and like want to know more about it, but at the same time like I don't think I can like get in like be with it as much as like, you know, like the older generation, because they have like so much experience with it and stuff like that. But yeah, and I guess like people like our like younger generations like us, I feel like we struggle with like, how do you say it, like just life, since like with older generation I feel like since they've had trauma, and like you know how like trauma gets passed down generations, and like I think like even though if they don't know about it, I think they still like gave us some traumas. And I feel like opening up is like very like hard for us, especially like immigrant like kids and even parents and stuff like that. And yeah, so like for me, like my father passed away like 3 years ago, and it was hard for me, I guess, but I wouldn't say it was that hard since I had like family all around me. And yeah. Right now I go to school at Akron Early, and it's like a early college where like we take like college courses, so it's like hard for us with like all that like stress with like schoolwork and all of that, and plus like with like on top of that we have like family stress too, stuff like that. And like yeah, it's not really like stress, it's just like when you're not like when they just don't understand you, you know what I mean? It's like they just like the way they grew up is like totally different from how like we're growing up right now. It's like we have like a broader like, how do you say, like perspective of everything and stuff like that. And some people like some parents still I think have like close-mindedness and stuff like that, like such as like an example I would give you is like, you know, like the caste system, there was like that stuff like that. But I would say like there's more like parents right now who's trying to be like more open and like trying to connect with the kids, especially since of this like recent like suicide of a young boy. I used to go to the same school as him, like the STEM middle school, and he recently like suicided. And like the thing is like he was like a kid who was like pursuing to be like a monk, I guess, and like he also came to my house too to like kind of like do like that ritual of like a lama and stuff like with like this older guy. And it was like really shocking, especially like seeing a Nepali like suicide, because like it's really like not talked about and stuff like that. And even like right now like the schools, like they're not doing like any like not like anything like more of their like power to like bring this like situation up more. Yeah, I think like another reason why like it was just my opinion of why it was like that was like I felt like he couldn't like talk with his parents and stuff like that, and even if he tried to, they would probably just like push him away and like stuff, being like, oh, like you can like push through and stuff like that. Like but like I don't think like older generation like actually understands how much like stress and like other things like actually affect us mentally, and like they just like push it away. And like even we try to push it away, but it's like still in the back of our mind. Like unlike older older generations, like they have, how do you say, like they have work, they work, like that's like anything, like everything in their mind, like we have to provide, like that's their mindset right now. But we, like us younger generation, I feel like our like perspective of life is right now is like we have to live, like we want to live, we want to survive and stuff like that. And like we want to live, and like the older generation is like we want to survive. So I think there's like a huge like, I don't know, like perspective difference. But at the same time, I don't know. And like talking about like bullying and stuff like that, I would say me personally, since like I was like came here at a young age, I don't think I've experienced any bullying, but like I know a few of my family friends who has, and I think it's like really sad. But like I feel like as like time, like how do you say it? Like as time passed, like the place like right now is like we're more like acceptant of like other like diversity, race, culture, everything. And I'm really like grateful for that because I feel like if I ever got bullied, I don't think I could ever like get past that and stuff like that because like it really sticks to you. Right now, like just going off of my school, I feel like we are very like culturally like acceptance and like of like everyone stuff like that since like we have like our diversity is like with like so much ranges. But I feel like other school they should like at least for like things such as like Asian Heritage Month and stuff like that, or like Black History Month. Like we should try to like learn more about it like that month. I know like schools do, but like I feel like they don't do everything in their power. They just um they just do a presentation like probably like once a month. That's it. But like I feel like we should try like to do more, like such as club. I know my school we have like this club. It's called but it's just about like a culture club, and it's like we talk about culture, and like at the end of the year we have this like culture fair, and we perform like dances, we have foods, there was like stands with like everything about like their like country and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like that's like really helpful, especially to us since like we try to like explore like different culture, but like we don't get everything correct, and like we don't want to be misguided either. So like learning about different culture and country from like their own people, I feel like it's like really good. Like at like family gatherings and stuff like that, they be like talking about like their experiences back in camp, and like I'm just like left to like sit alone like in like the corner like like I wonder like what if like I wish I could experience that. I know like they had a lot of bad experiences, but like they mostly never talk about that. They only talk about like the fun stuff. They probably don't want like us younger generation and like their kids to like see like hear like the bad things, and just like yeah, I do. Yeah, I want to especially visit the camps, but like I feel like I don't think there's like many camps left. I think there's only like 2-3 camps. But like yeah, I want to visit like Nepal as a whole country. Like I heard it's really beautiful. I've seen it's really beautiful, but also there's like the bad side as well. So yeah, but everything has like a bad and good side. I feel like my family's very like accepting of like my emotional state as well, especially after the passing of my father. Like they've been like more open and stuff. Like I can speak to my mother about like anything, basically like anything on my mind. I know like she's like my number one supporter. Like she would always be there for me. Like I have talked to her about like many things like I've struggled with, and she always gets me, even though I know she doesn't, but like at least she tries to. And right now I have like a sister-in-law too, and me and my brother aren't close, but it's like my sister-in-law is like that bridge like between us, if you, like and like she understands me really much too. And like since like we've all like her included like grew up here too, like went through high school, middle school here, and I feel like going like to high school, like it's like very like I don't know, it like shapes, it kind of shapes you, I guess, like in your like teenage years. So like, and like you could really look back at it and like learn a lot of things from it. So yeah.